Okay, so when we left off, I had just came through the door. I was originally locked all the way down there. Or you could just watch my last video. But anyways. Now I already got that one. Now since we're back here, I have no idea where we're supposed to go now. Shit was getting all crazy. Collapsed tunnel.
This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story.
Let's see what it does now. So now there's a hole over here.
Knowledge. The torchbearers painted the tree there. The tree of knowledge. The tree of life with its roots reaching down to hell. It could have been a Christmas tree for all the good it did him.
Okay. Kind of makes me feel like I should go back out here and put on a different scene to see what goes on. Let's see.
I was making my way deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel.
See what I'm saying?
The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. A twisted Bible.
And that's all we get. But look, see, I'm going to change it up again. Here we go. Now we have summoning ritual.
My writing was of the dark presence. Fuck. Fuck!
What the hell? Where are we going? Holy hell. When all else fails, shoot, run to the
I
light.
couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
It just took my train like that. It opened up a new way, though.
The tunnel was opened up.
Shit. Now it's coming after me that way. What are we doing? What are we doing? Alan? Talk to me, Alan. Jesus.
The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
Oh, is it that thing from the beginning of the first one? That tornado thing? That was pretty iconic. Now we're somewhere where I don't know where we are. Completely. There's only that straight ahead. We run to it. Shit.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key. shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Get to the Parliament Tower.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last, with the terror of the light and the shadows cast. The third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. So mysterious. Poetic, though.
Hanging in the air. Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it. Hanging in the air. A meaning. The violent emotion of the act. Like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see. And yet, making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level. Overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
It is, because you're Max Payne. Oh, we're going lower. I don't like this. Definitely don't like this. And I don't like these jump scares in this game. Back here. Looks pretty normal. Up. Ah. Gotcha. Word of gun. I guess we'll put one into each of them. Oh. Please tell me you have something. Flare. Another flare. Uh-oh, seems like we're going to be using flares pretty soon. Quick slot. Quick slot. Okay.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
It's very empty. Oh, we're going up to the back to the street level. I can take the light out of here. I Do I need to though? I mean, I technically don't need the light in here. Let's see. Yeah. We could do without it. Definitely not going back in there no more.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Alan Wake.
Time loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape? Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead.
Is that the payphone?
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
See who it is this time.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come...
Wait, hello?
That's not good. Talked about Scratch.
The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Well, we're gonna find out, Alan, so hold your horses. Random elevator just opening for us. That's never a good sign. I don't like where this is going, but you guys already know that. What more can I do? God dang it, dude. Haunting.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
Uh-oh.
Alice.
Pick photos for exhibition. Posters.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Must be. I mean, he's imitating us. I wouldn't see why not. Anything over here? Nope. Let's go.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
What symbol? Is it symbol? Oh. That one. Guess there's nothing out this end.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Gotta look for the memory card. Video art / doc on screens multi. Focal point of the dark place. What does all this mean? I don't understand. Here we go. Part 1.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
And why is she godforsakenly using a paint marker to write it? Choose a Sharpie or a pen.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why? I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing this story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Now my boy Max Payne.
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
Well, here we go. It's crazy to control it like this. Max Payne and Alan Wake together. Who would have thought? Shoebox. Can we both interact with the shoebox and then have the same? Oh, put that back. Lantern charm. Coffee mug charm. Painkillers. Rocket flare. Rocket flare. Okay. Let's move this one. Over there. Let's move that. Over there. Let's make some space. Shotgun ammo. Propane tank. Okay. We're good. We can't interact, or we can't share the same shoebox item, so I guess whatever's his is his and whatever's hers is hers. Okay. This is gonna be fun. Can't interact with nothing until we talk to him, I guess. Okay.